Greetings, instructors. I want to touch base with you for our May vlog. Hopefully everybody's having a good month. I did want to share with you some updates on the project, as well as just some updates as we usually do. Greetings, instructors, and happy May. Thank you for taking the time to get these few updates here in the next couple of minutes. Couple updates on our project numbers. We trained 293 first aiders in the month of April, so good job. Brings our grand total to 2,620. Again, that's as of April. So again, we're continuing to move towards that goal of 6,000. Of note, I want to share too, as we continue to ramp up and get the classes at the same momentum where we had last project, if you have been bidding on classes and have not been being awarded the classes, please reach out and let myself know if you're getting frustrated and feeling like I keep bidding and nothing's coming up. We do have about a little over 80 instructors on this project, and there's a lot of decisions that go into who is placed in what class. So if you are feeling like you haven't gotten any and you really want to teach, please reach out and let me know, and I can pass it along to the coordinators. Likewise, a little insider trick here is if you do want to be participating in teaching a class, particularly in the role of a lead, best way to do that is to bring a hosted class. And that is where you're bringing to the table a roster of 30 individuals plus 2 alternatives. And that host referral form is again on that Trello board. That pretty much guarantees that you're going to get the class to teach. So again, that's just a little tip if you're able to do that. So a couple important dates to keep in mind, to jot down. Then upcoming virtual lunch where Martin runs that and coordinated that on the Facebook page is going to be June 24th. So mark your calendars, that's from 12 to 1. Our next instructor gathering is going to be July 27th. Again, that's virtual, that's from 12 to 1:30. The final date to jot down is September 21st from 10 to 3. That is going to be our in-person Mental Health First Aid Summit, and that is going to be held at the Columbus Zoo. And kind of exciting, it's going to be right by the giraffes. So do try to clear out your schedule to attend that. So again, that is at the Columbus Zoo. I think I had misspoke on the Connect team and said it was Cincinnati, but it is actually in fact Columbus, which works out great. Much more central location for us. A couple other updates regarding the invoices. Lucas, thank you so much for all of your hard work on this. I believe all of the invoices should, as of today, as of 5/26, be caught up, meaning National should have received their money from us for those, and you should no longer be receiving invoices from previous classes. I know there was quite a bit of a backlog. There were some that were still straggling from even late last year. So if you're continuing to get messages from National Council for old invoices, make sure you're forwarding that to Lucas, because to the best of our records, it appears everything has been caught up. Again, don't forget to continue to send those invoices, though, as you get them from National Council on to Lucas. Those have to be forwarded so that he can pay that, because again, that information has your name left on it. And you're the one that's going to be stuck. That's your name's on it, so you don't want to get stuck with the bill. So forward that on to Lucas. Again, quick reminder, make sure on those invoices, though, before you send them to Lucas, that you are double checking and triple checking that the number of individuals that National Council is billing for matches the roster attendance that you submitted to your coordinator, and also matches the attendance that you marked in MHFA Connect. If you have any questions on marking the attendance in MHFA Connect, because I know it can get a little confusing, especially with people that maybe withdraw from the class or they have double entries in the MHFA Connect system, reach out. I'd be happy to walk through that with you. It is on page 22 as well in the MHFA Connect user guide, and that's downloadable under resources in the MHFA Connect portal also. But feel free to ask. But again, before you submit that to Lucas, as an instructor, you need to triple and double check to make sure that if you said there are 22 people in your seat or in your class, that matches what you submitted to the coordinator on your roster as well as an NHFA Connect. If any kind of disconnect, that does fall on us as the instructors to go back to National Council and resolve that issue through a request assistance form, get that resolved, and then submit it on to Lucas. So any questions, again, happy to answer those. We did have a good discussion, the Master Instructor Roundtable discussion. Thank you to all of you that participated, and especially to our Master Instructors that fielded a lot of questions for us. If you have an opportunity, I do encourage you to take a look at that. The recording is on Connect Team app as well as on Trello under Master Instructor. So if you're looking for that, it was about an hour long. One of the topics that came up that was certainly is of interest to all of us as instructors, and leads to a lot of questions and a lot of thoughts, is time management, and how do we ensure fidelity while delivering mental health first aid within the allotted time that we have. So certainly, we had some good discussion about that. And I would just encourage you to kind of keep in mind, take a look at what as you're managing time for yourself when you're delivering mental health first aid, take a look at what is listed on the evaluations. What are those key factors that the participants are being asked? Was this met? Was this objective met in the training? One of the ones that stands out is, I received ample opportunity to practice algae. Again, one of the ways that is practiced, one of the ways that participants have an opportunity to practice algae is through the scenarios. So again, that's just an example. As you're looking at managing your time and weighing, how do I ensure fidelity and also meet the objectives and get everybody out on time? Just kind of take a look at that. Take a look at those evaluations. I think that's a good place to base some of our direction as well. Again, always here to answer any questions. Hopefully everybody is doing well and we have an opportunity to enjoy some sunshine coming up. Everybody take care, and thank you as always for all of your hard work on this project.